Hi YouTube, my name's Bertus. Today we're looking at a Fahey piece I couldn't find any tab for online, so I thought I'd make a lesson. Check the box below for links and information. I'm going to play it through once and then we'll take each part separately. Okay, before we get into the lesson, it might be a good idea to listen to the piece to compare. You will notice that in my version I've simplified it a lot and added a bit of variation. Fahey's original is fairly impressionistic, but anyway, let's get into tune first. It's in open G, so you've got a D, a G, D, G, B, and a D. Now as for the chords, we're starting with a, lay your finger down here over the 8th, with your bass on the 5th string. D sharp. You've then got your D. That intro section will end with another D. That's the open Ds, and the 11, 10 and 12 on the top 3 strings. A lot of Gs here. You've obviously got your open G. Other Gs you will see, you can also put your finger here on the 3rd and on the 5th. Bit of hammer on. Later on there'll be a busier version with the 3, the 4 and the 5 and the 5 over here. Okay, that's all the Gs. There will be a couple of E minors. That's holding down the 2s on the 6, 4 and the 1. Later on there will be this version, which is it's basically a long A, really, in standard tuning, except your pinkies over the 5s on the 1st and 2nd strings. Okay, you'll also see this, D7, that's the C and the A, the 1 and the 2. That becomes a D7, 2, sus 2. There will also be this, which is a C. You're holding down the 5s on the 5th, 4th and 2nd string. Okay, you'll also see this, which is a B minor. You're holding down the 4s on the 5, 3 and 1. And you can hit all the open strings in between as well. Later on, I'm just going to play that with the bar. That's just a B. And when you hit the 7 up here with your pinky, B7. Okay, so C. That C will become a C minor with your index on the 4 here. Get ready for that. What else? That's it. You know, there'll be a few other things, but we'll take them as we come to them. Let's get into it. The intro is this. Okay, that's your D sharp played with a bit of a skip. Then your D played straight. And ending on the 3rd string there. Play that twice. Slide your pinky up to the 12th and then hit the other D we're speaking about. Okay, now verse 1 is the G. Give it a pluck. Minor, G again, and you notice you're getting your Fahey, heavily plucked drone bass lines. Then your D7, your G again. Just hammer onto the D there. Or you can play it like this. And ending up on the G again. First time around you're playing that very simply. In the second verse you'll play that again, but a bit more, well, like this. Okay, so that's two verses of that. We then move into, I call it, I suppose it's a second theme. It goes like this. Starts with a G. Then we get the long E minor. Okay, that's the hitting the E on the fourth string as your bass. Then the C. Actually, sorry, what is it? B minor. Okay, remember the fours there. Then your C. C minor. Now Fahey hits those two C's 3 times. Okay, hitting the open G as a drone, then a strum. Okay, then back to the E, E minor. D7. D7. G. Okay, after this we come to the bridge. Now the bridge is a D and a G, and you want to hit the A here with a D bass. Like that. Then the D7 again. And then this happens. That's a fairly simplified version of what he actually does. Check the original recording for that. What's going on is the D7, slide up to the 7. Now I'm hitting the Ds there alternately. So that's the 5 and the 4 on the first, and then hit the second open. At this point you do this. Now I've changed the bass to the G. Okay, so I'm hitting the 5 over here. Okay, hitting the second here, then the open, and then the open second string. I'll do that again. Then the E minor. Now what I'm doing there is I'm taking the pinky off the 2. It's the melody. So 2, open, 1, open third. And then this, a D7. Do that again. And that's the bridge. At this point, I'll play through verse 1 again, but with a few more notes. We'll do the third G we looked at, which is the 3, the 4, the 5, and the 5 over here. It goes like this. Okay, so that's your 2 Gs. Then do this, E minor. And what I'm doing there is hammer on to the C, slide the C up to the D. One more time. Then D7, G, D7. Okay, second bit is this. Okay, that's your long E minor again, but I'm hitting the 2 here and the 5 over here, and that's all. Everything else in between is open. Here we go, slowly. Sliding from the 4 to the 5 with your pinky. Now lay the index down over the 4, so you've got a B there. B7, pinky on the 7. One more time. Pause there to give you time to get to your Cs. This one will take a bit of explaining. This is what you're going to be playing. Okay, so what you're doing there is you're playing your C. You got the hitting the 2nd and the 5th, and then the open. Okay, you're then moving your pinky from the 2nd string to the 3rd. Watch it there. Okay, then there's going to be this. So what I'm doing is I'm just sliding my index from the 3rd to the 4th while playing the 2 basses down here. Again slowly. Then back to the 3 and 1. Now that 1 hit the G at the same time. Or just play the whole chord. Okay, at that point, E minor, G, now at that point I'm on the A, on the 3rd string. Okay, finally you have an outro that goes like this. Okay, notice the alternating G-D bass. To play it, you're starting with a... You've got the D7 shape there, or D7 sus2 in open G, but I'm using the G bass, like this. I'm then doing a... Okay, that's just a G sharp. Finger down across the 1st. Okay. Okay, so that's the 5 on the 1st. 3 on the second, with the alternating bass going. Okay, then this. That's the 4 and the 3 and the 5. Sorry, there's a hammer on there from the 3 to the 5. Okay, so that's the first bit. The next bit is this. Okay, so you got your 5, your 7, sorry, your 7, your 9 and your 5. That's your 2 over here on your first and the 3 on the second. Hit the 5 with your pinky. Then this. That's your D. Slide down the 4 to the 2. Hit it open. 2 on the D string. And use the G bass. And the final chord from the G, holding down the 3s on the first and the second string.